Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation for the MarketMake 2021 Hackathon. I'm Daniel Chilvers and this is Stake Your Name. I originally went into this with the idea of forming a team. However, when it came to pitching my skills, I think my CV let me down a little. This is my first hackathon and I only started learning Solidity at the beginning of this year. I've never had a GitHub account and my only experience of Terminal was that I thought Tom Hanks was great in it. So I had to go solo. The idea for Stake Your Name came out of one of my first crypto purchases, my Ethereum name service name, and I happened to notice that it's due to run out later this year. I wanted to renew it, but was reluctant as it would cost more in gas fees than the renewal costs. As I delayed in renewing, I realized that as the Ethereum price goes up, the amount of Ether it costs to renew your name goes down. This is because ENS prices are tied to the US dollar. In fact, renewing 1 month ago would have cost 70% more Ether than today, and 3 months ago it would have cost 3 times the amount, and so Stake Your Name was born. I'd estimate that 90% of this project is the Solidity code itself. There's a lot going on in the background, and plenty of other services it integrates with. The user isn't aware of any of this though. They simply deposit some tokens that are stored in their own vault contract, and they can withdraw the tokens at any time if they want. They can also add an ENS name to the vault, and Stake Your Name will renew it as required. Behind the scenes, there's a lot more going on. Skip the long explanation. We deposit tokens to Aave in order to renew our ENS names. Aave gives interest on our deposits. We check if ENS names need renewing, estimate their cost using Chainlink oracles. We find the Chainlink oracles using ENS. Then we check the exchange rate on 1inch, verify that rate on Chainlink, withdraw the tokens from Aave, exchange for Ether on 1inch, pay ENS for the name renewal. All the time grouping users by assets deposited and ENS renewal dates in order to save costs on token exchanges and transaction gas.
3 weeks later.
Okay, so this is the Stake Your Name website. I'm going to be quite brief because there isn't much to it. Let's get started. Connect our MetaMask account. I've just made a new account and gone to the Aave faucet. We need to approve what we're about to deposit. I'm going to stake the name Alice because that's what I use at the weekends. I just need to wait for our approval to come through. We actually have a choice of tokens. Oh, there's our approval already. Why not? Let's get our name staked. Currently we don't actually support the other domain names. It's only ETH, but we're going to have to work on that. Once this transaction has gone through, we will have created a vault which will deposit our 100 DAI as a DAI. Here it is. There's our vault address. Our 100 DAI has already started accruing some interest. We've staked the name Alice. There's 13 days left. I'm going to help Bob out. I'm going to also help fund his name. While I'm waiting for that transaction, let's have a look at our vault. It's here on Etherscan. We can see it's freshly minted contract 29 seconds ago. Already it has all the ADI in there. You can read and write the contract directly because it's all verified. Let's go back. Here we go. Transaction's just finished in time. Bob has 44 days. Now, I'm not going to wait for the Stake Your Name contract to do the renewal automatically. So I'm just going to go to the back end and just give it a little poke. Once that transaction goes through, we should see that Alice is within the renewal period. Her time should increase and the funds will decrease, whereas Bob will stay on 44 days because he's not within the minimum renewal period. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to any questions you may have.